Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to do my 2020 skincare empties. So I have everything laid here out on the table, and I just wanted to kind of go through all of the products that I used up throughout the year. And by looking at it right here, it's definitely not as much as I thought it was going to be. But this year, as we all know, was a pretty stressful year, and there were a lot of days that honestly, I just didn't feel like doing a whole skincare routine. So let me know if you felt the same way, or was I just being super lazy? But this is what I used up, and I'm just going to kind of go through the little categories and give you like a little idea, because all of these things were previously in Empties videos. So I'll just go through them quickly, and then we will finally get to recycle all of this stuff. So now that you've seen all of the products laid out on the table, I'm going to go through each little category and just talk about each product very quickly. As I mentioned, these are all in previous Empties videos if you're interested in hearing more about them. This is the first product. This is the Reset Plant Apothecary Organic Oil-Free Makeup Remover. This was sent to me through Poshly and the brand complimentary for review purposes, and I did do a review on 3 of their products that were sent, and this was not one of the favorites. In fact, the oil that I'm still using and hoarding is the favorite of the 3, but this one did not work all that well. I like the brand itself because they have cleaner ingredients, and they're supposed to be, it's supposed to be organic and just better overall with the ingredients, but was not a huge fan of this, so would not repurchase. Then I have a makeup remover balm that I purchased through e.l.f. It's $4 and it has nice reviews. I did do a review on the e.l.f. skincare products to test them out, and this was not a favorite. It is basically like a coconut balm in a stick form, and you're probably better off spending your $4 on a small jar of coconut oil and just using it that way, because this was messy and did not do a fabulous job. The next 3 items I have are these Whisper cotton rounds, and these are something that I gave up this year, so I will no longer be purchasing makeup wipes or cotton rounds. I switched over to reusable cotton rounds as well as a makeup eraser. So I did really like these. If it's something that you're interested in buying, then these are a good one, and you can get them in bulk at Costco, which is what I was doing. So I will miss these, but I feel like they're wasteful, so would not repurchase, but I did go through 3 of those. And then I have this cognac sponge that I had to retire and have since replaced. I do love these. These are great for exfoliating your skin. You can use this sponge without even cleanser on it, and it will do a good job of just cleaning your skin, but they last for only so long, and then it's time to replace it. So we'll continue to repurchase these. This was one I actually picked up from Primark. I think it was 90 cents, and it did a fabulous job for 90 cents, and would definitely pick more up in the future from Primark. Then we're going to move on to the cleanser category. So again, the first one I have here is the Plant Apothecary Rice and Clean Gentle Facial Cleanser. This was a powder, and you would mix it with water to exfoliate your skin and cleanse it. It literally felt like you were just rubbing ground up rice on your face and will leave a residue behind. So it did last me quite a long time. I would not recommend it because I would always have to cleanse again after I would use this, because it just left this yucky film on my skin. Then I have another e.l.f. product that was part of that review. This is the e.l.f. Super Clarify Cleanser. It was an okay cleanser. It smells very heavily of lavender, so if you're not a fan of lavender, you probably would not enjoy this. It did an okay job. It's not something I would repurchase, but I really enjoyed trying it out. Then we have the Biore baking soda pore cleanser. This is a product I actually really enjoyed. I had used another product from Biore that was similar to this before that, and then when I tried to repurchase it, they didn't have it. This was in its place, and they did it to me again because now this one is no longer available. It's something else in its place. So I would be curious to try that next one out because I really do like these cleansers, and it just makes your skin feel great. I like to keep this in the shower and use that in the morning, and it's kind of exhilarating feeling, and it just does a good job of cleansing my skin. The next one I have is from the Dollar Tree. Actually, this was part of a Dollar Tree skincare review. This is the Hydro Mist Coconut Water Face Wash. It was okay. It's only $1, so you get some good bang for your buck here. But this was that gloopy consistency that I've talked about before with other products on my channel, and I'm not a fan of that. So I would not repurchase this specific one again, but I do really enjoy some Bolero Dollar Tree products. And the last one I have is this Drunk Elephant Bestie number 9 Jelly Cleanser. I was not a fan of this. I wanted to try it, so I did get the birthday gift from Sephora. I picked the Drunk Elephant set. But this one or another moisturizer that's also in here was something that broke me out between the two of them. I'm not quite sure. But I felt like it was just an okay cleanser, nothing too, nothing too crazy, so would not repurchase. The next things I'm going to talk about are toners. So I have 3 toners here. The first one is my Holy Grail Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner. This is the rose petal one. These are always going to be a repurchase for me. I do like to rotate between toners just to try other ones, but I always come back to Thayer's because it is my favorite, and it's not drying, and it does a really good job toning my skin. And I also like to use it just as kind of like a quick cleanse in the morning, or kind of a refreshing kind of feel to it, so I will definitely always repurchase that. Then I have another one. It's a little Mamond Rose Water Toner, similar to the Thayer's, but not quite the same. And it was okay. It's not something I would buy full size. It was sent in as like a free gift with purchase from Ulta. But yeah, it was okay. It's just very similar to the Thayer's one. And the last one I have is something I just finished up in my 5x Frosty project pan I did here with my friend Lauren Smith. And this lasted quite a long time. As you can see by my little marks here, it took a while to get through this. And it was purchased from TJ Maxx. It was $7.99, I believe, so you do get a good value with this. It's a nice glass bottle. The sprayer on it was actually very nice, but not the biggest fan of the actual product itself. It felt more of like a perfume that I was putting on my face rather than actual skincare product. The next category we're going to go to are moisturizers. So the very first one I have is this Vichy Mask Peel. So this again was something that was in that project pan that I did with Lauren, and it's okay. It's definitely different. It has kind of like a weird consistency once you rinse it off. It kind of felt warming on your skin, so I did like that. It did make my skin feel soft after I would rinse it off, but it was just a very weird feeling to it, so it would not repurchase. This is my favorite. This is the Elemis Pro-Collagen Marine Cream, and I scrape these out with any product, but this one specifically, I could not get enough of this. I love this. It's so expensive for the full size, but would definitely repurchase it again in the future. This was part of another review with Elemis products, and I will link that down below in case you want to check that out. And the last one I have is that other product that I'm not sure between the jelly cleanser or this one that broke me out, but this is a Used to the People Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. I'm hoping it's not this one, and I want to try this again because I really love this a lot. It smelled like a really nice like green smoothie, and it had a beautiful texture to it, and it just made my skin feel nice and plump, and it just always looked hydrated every time I use this, and I definitely have been missing this in my collection. The next one, actually I have one more mask. This is the Acure Brightening Face Mask. The wipes and the face mask for this line broke me out and caused me to have like a rash all over my face. However, this one did not do that same thing. So whatever is in this that's not, or that's vice versa in the other two, I just tolerated this one much better. But this is a very green face mask, kind of had the same feel to it, kind of like a green, juicy type of earthy product. I didn't notice too much brightening with it, but it did feel nice on the skin, and I would consider repurchasing another Acure product, but not this line. That's that. Then we have these little facial radiance pads. They just came in a little 10-pack that came in a sample kit. And I really, really did enjoy these, but these are something I would consider, again, to be kind of wasteful. So with that said, I would not repurchase, but I really, really love these a lot. And then I have one little Retin-A that I got from my dermatologist office, and I like it. It's just my skin is very finicky with this, so I have to build it up, and will continue to try to use this up. I have some eye creams, and I just found another moisturizer. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing. I'm not a fan of this. It's not the product itself, it's just the gel consistency. I like more of a thicker lotion based. This was also in Lauren and mine, ours, I can't talk as usual, Project Pan, and it did take me a little bit to go through this, but not something I would repurchase. But it is a nice product, just not something for me. I have two eye creams. The one is the Elemis Pro-Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment. This is $68, I believe, and it did last me quite a long time. It's a very nice eye cream. This was part of that Elemis review. It's not something I would repurchase because I have since found other things that I like better, but it was a very nice eye cream. I just don't know if it's 100% worth the $68. I feel like this one is the Clinique. This one is around $51, I believe. I feel like this did a much better job. However, it did have kind of like a metallic-y scent to it, or feel, not so much feel, but it's a little different. So it lasted a long time. It did do a good job. It's nice under your eyes and moisturizing. It never interfered with makeup or any other skincare, and was a good one. So I feel like this one would be worth the money versus the Elemis one. And there is a review on that on my channel as well. I am trying to go through the face masks that I had because I would not purchase them again. But I did have a few in my collection that I went through. This is the Miss Spa 24 Karat Gold Radiance Mask. This one was nice, and if I was to repurchase face masks, I would get this one again. These are my favorite. These are the ones that I'm missing the most. This is the Milk Moisturizing Aloe and Collagen from Labco's. These are great. If you ever see these masks anywhere, they work so nicely, and no matter which one you pick, they make your skin feel so hydrated and smooth after you take them off. And I definitely miss these, but again, will not repurchase. And the last two things I have are hand creams that I included in my skincare because, as you can tell, my hands are always super dry. I wash them 50,000 times a day with work and just in general. So this is part of a skincare thing for me. So the first one I have is this Ahava Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream. I love this stuff. This worked really well. It sank right into my skin and did make my hands nice and smooth, and it did do a really good job. And I do like the scent of Ahava. I know some people think it's kind of like more mature scent, I guess, but I really enjoy it, so I will repurchase that again in the future. And then I had this Soap and Glory Call of Fruity hand food. I do like the scent of this. It does have like a fun, like fruity scent to it, but I didn't feel like it did anything spectacular for my hands. I think it's more just something to throw on. This is a big bottle actually for a hand cream. It's 4.2 fluid ounces, but I don't know. I might pick it up again in the future because I do like the scent of it, but it's not something that did wonders for my hands. So as an end result this year, I used up 28 products with a total of $298.45. Definitely a lot lower than what I was expecting, but still I'm glad that I was able to use these products up and get them out of my collection. I have so much skincare that I'm trying to go through right now, and it's crazy how much I have actually accumulated. So I'm very curious to see if this year the total is going to be much higher. So yeah, that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.